industry, the industry players, they are very important because they are the people going to be hiring our talents. So that's one, as well as the people from the academia themselves. So that's why we have Dr. Mark Finn flying all the way from Australia. And now we have our coaches from Next Ventures, Mr. Alex. Keep clapping. All right. And then we have yes, Dr. Nur Faiza coming all the way from USFC Canada. And then we have Chef Riza, who is very much experienced in the culinary arts field, in food styling and gastronomy as well. And did I miss anyone? And of course, Dandy Modern Food for contributing, I would say that for sponsoring the entire event since day one, sharing their thoughts, as well as, giving us the biggest round of applause to our biggest sponsor. And if you were to notice the products that the students have actually produced earlier during the presentation, the equipment that they use, they were all sponsored by Canon. And without lighting, the production would not be as as brilliant, as beautiful as you have witnessed earlier. So thank you so much to Pixel Distribution. So these people, thank you so much for making this event successful. And we're very honored, we're very blessed, we're very humbled to have everyone here for their, not just, in terms of monetary, but as well as, knowledge and skills transferred to the students. So, other things that I would like to also address when it comes to this event is, the idea is this is the first ever bootcamp collaborating media, communication, and culinary arts. So these areas will try as the different disciplines so that these people can actually learn from different angles, different skills. So that's one of the things. And also from this collaboration, the intention is we are trying to create all-rounded talent so that the future employers can we have higher employability rates in the future. And also, last but not least, before I'm wrapping up this, bit of babbling. So just want to say thank you so much to the project team, to Jeff as the project advisor, to Ms. Raida as the media publicity coordinator, and Chef Margaret as the operation and logistics coordinator. And with that, I just hope that this is not the first and the last. We're hoping for more better collaborations in the future, not just among whomever is here. We're expecting more collaborations from other industry partners as well as other partners from the field of academic. So with that, thank you so much and all the best to everybody.
Thank you very much, Mr. Right, before the opening, please join me to welcome our International College Penang, Chief Executive, Ms. Hema, to give it her few words.
Actually, I don't have few words, I have many words. So, once again, thank you so much to all the strategic partners and also supporting partners. Yep. So, indeed, it's our pleasure to have all of you here. And as what my colleagues have said earlier, this is the very first time we did such a collaborative effort between School of Hospitality and also with Center of Hospitality Degree Program and School of Business, where we try to merge the food styling, food presentation, as well as content creation, right? So I think you forgot to mention Amirul and Zikri. All this wouldn't be possible without the participation and support of all our students. So give yourself a round of applause. So it was a great partnership between the students and the organizing committee, as well as with all the industry partners that we have. I would like to share a few things. One of the things that I want to share is about how the initiative today will lead us to more exciting things in the future. In fact, when Prof. Mark was here, one of the main reasons Prof. Mark is here of you know about such program called immersive media, but I think it's getting the popularity as I can see in today's content sharing, right? So what you guys have done, and also what we're going to offer in the future. If let's say we can incorporate VR, AR into the media content creations, in food styling, in food presentation, it's going to give us more excitement. And all this will again lead us to another phenomenon which is happening right now, where many of the younger generation like you are shying away from furthering their studies. They always want to take the shortest path of not getting a proper qualification. I appreciate Dandy. Just now when I was talking to Isa, she was telling me that they only hire those with certificates, academic qualification, right? I think one of the advantage that you are getting compared to the others who are not going through a proper qualification academic program is that they will miss this kind of opportunities. And all of us talk about ESG, right? Sustainability, right? And it is not just about getting a certification right now. It is not just about getting a certification after you go through 3 months or 4 months program. It is a long-term learning stuff, right? Like I'm sure Chef will agree. You don't stop after your degree, you come and work in Delhi, that's it. I'm sure you go through a lot of learning process where you take up certification as a trust to continue to upgrade yourself. So in a proper setting of brick and mortar type of education, these are the good things that you will get. And one more thing that I would like to share is about the launch of ISCP Startup Incubator. I'm not sure how many of you are aware of that. Here we provide that avenue for students who have the interest in setting up your own startups, right? So we provide that sort of mentorship guidance. All you need to do is just register with our startup incubator, and you will be put into a proper program, such as like 6 months, 8 months program, from the ideation stage to the stage where you launch your product or your services, right? So these are the opportunity you have, because if you want to start a business, not just about I have some idea, I got money, I go and open a business, but you can't sustain. You can see in the market a lot of cafes open, a lot of F&B related industry. They open up, but after a few months, you see them shutting down, right? So sustainability is something very, very important, even in this industry. With that, once again, I wish all the industry partners here, thank you so much. And to all the participants, may the best win. I think most importantly, you have gained much more experience and also knowledge, which you are not able to get in an ordinary classroom setting. Thank you so much to the organization.
Thank you very much, Ms. Hema. Right, ladies and gentlemen, students, to further have more insight in terms of the bootcamp today, as we promised, we will have a panelist forum, which we call it as the panel forum for discussion of this topic. Name is Beyond the Myth, Exploring Career Frontiers in Media, Culinary Arts, and Communication. Right, so we would like to invite our panel to the stage and to take the seat before we start the discussion. So I would like to introduce the panel, which is Ms. Michelle Liu, the co-founder for Nanti Modern Food. Then we will have Dr. Mark, the senior lecturer from the University Sunburn. Then I'd like to invite Chef Reza, senior lecturer University of Technology, Penang. I would like to call upon Dr. Faiza from University Technology, Sri. I would like to call upon Master Joe. Master Joe is from Peng. Mr. Alex Joe from West Venture. And Mr. Soy Jun from Thailand as well. Okay, so moderator for this event will be our very own project director, with Mr. Amiro. Please welcome all of them to the stage to start the session.
Okay. Oh, okay. All right. So don't take this as what I say that too formal. So we just want to have a bit of, casual chat about the future direction of the media communication, media culinary arts and communication field. Um, so I've actually got a set of questions which I believe so, as they are quite relevant in asking everyone here. We're going to straight away talking about if anybody, I'm not going to point specifically about this first question. Okay, yeah, to, to signalize the forum today. So we have this. So Dr. Margaret, so this is basically quite common here in Malaysia. So we have this packet ring with the raffia string tied at the corner of the plastic bag. So you can straight away drink from this packet. And it's coffee and tea with condensed or evaporated milk and sugar. So it's okay if you were to do drink too much if you feel like you want to control your sugar levels. So, yeah, but you can try and see how does it taste like. Okay. So this is basically just to symbolize to this event, Cham Peng. All right. Um, Thank you so much to Chef Samso for making this.
Yes, my pleasure.
Over here. Okay. Okay. So we have two more. Bear with us. Okay, thank you. Another round of applause to Chef Samso. Okay. So yeah, so that basically officiated, inaugurated the event, as well as closing the event. Okay. Oh, thank you. So there's ice cream coming in. Okay. Before we start with the forum, before we talk even further about the career prospects and stuff. Okay. Anybody can actually talk, say something about what do you guys think about the final products earlier for the presentation. Maybe we can hear from Dr. Marcus. Oh, yeah, sure. Go for it.
Gonna work? I was super impressed with everything I saw today. The thing that actually really blew me away was the professionalism of the reels in particular. Some of those were absolutely indistinguishable from professional content. So you guys did an incredible job. Well done.
Okay, we've heard from the academic kind of perspective, so we could probably listen one from Miss Michelle. What do you think about the presentation earlier, the final products?
First of all, everybody enjoyed their lunch today?
Yeah.
Great, that's okay. Thanks for having us, and I really, really had so much fun looking at all the content created by all of you today. So I was really impressed with some of the presenting style as well. And then in terms of the content, social media content, yeah, I had so much fun looking at it. And we also learned a thing or two from all of you guys.
Awesome, that's great, that's great. Okay, can we hear one more, probably either from Master Joe about the product, the final product earlier.
I think the Inti College had all the students well, because for them to go out from here, what they're facing is a bit different from what school are sharing or teaching with them. So with the industry player, like all of us who sitting here, we can see the VP college set up quite a high benchmark for you guys to see things want to set up from here. Of course, a lot of real the way with the limitation of equipment you have, you guys managed to produce a very stunning photo. Okay, put it that way. You cannot compare with me because I have a professional equipment. I have a privilege to have all the equipment from Canon. Okay, all the lighting from Nightlight. But for you guys, you only have one single lighter, but you still able to come up with an idea how to get that done. Okay, so kudos very much. Okay, and thank you very much for this comment for this program. We are looking forward for more collaboration with you guys.
Great, we're looking forward for 2.0. Okay, all right. Oh my god, now I'm feeling anxious. Okay, let's move on to a bit more challenging question, I would say. Okay, I'm not sure whether you guys have heard about Cedric Lorenzen. Does anybody have any idea who is Cedric Lorenzen? So he's actually one of the food content creators, quite famous on social media. If you had the chance, you can probably browse through his kind of content. Okay, the question right now that I would like to probably address to some of the panelists, to either Dr. Mark, Mr. Alex, or Ms. Michelle. Okay, content that is controversial, provocative, and contains subliminal messages can certainly draw attention and spark discussions. However, it's important to consider the potential implications and reactions from the audience. So we notice that a lot of food content creators nowadays, they tend to actually try to incorporate very subliminal messages, sexual objectifications and stuff. That is food. We're talking about that food styling and all. But we believe so if you were to notice this content creator, he actually has a lot of followers. Only God knows how many millions he has. So if you got the chance, you can probably look, browse through the content. So we can maybe talk from the perspective of, in Asian context, it's quite controversial. It's something that is not really acceptable. So what do you think about it? What do you have to say about it?
Um, Um, I don't think it's probably as controversial in a Western context because for decades we've had this kind of association between foods and sexualized content and all that sort of stuff. But having said that, I think Generation Z in particular want authenticity, so they don't want to feel like they're being misled or they're being manipulated. So I think while that content works in some contexts, it may not always work for every creator.
Well, I'm actually a fan of his content. So when I see the question that has his name, I'm like, yeah, I'm a fan, but I know that his target audience are female. That's probably why I like his content. Yes, his content is a bit controversial, as in like when he cooks, kind of like a sexy kitchen vibe, but actually beyond that, he actually teaches recipes, and then he also gives you a satisfaction factor that when you look at when he cooks is from scratch until the final product. And then at one point, he is also promoting clean as you go. So while he cooks, he's keeping the kitchen very clean. But I think he's very smart because he has an exit plan behind his mind. That when he creates this content, he's actually want to showcase his skills, but at the same time, his exit plan is he wants to be a restaurant entrepreneur. So his plan is he wants to use this controversial approach so that he can get the attention fast. But at the same time, I don't think this is a good long-term plan, but I'm sure he already planned for it. So it depends on your audience how they actually perceive it at the same time.
Okay, okay, okay. So Alex, maybe. I personally feel if you're gonna do all this
Content creation controversial.
controversial content creation, I think you're sort of taking the risk of walking a very fine line. Um, but as long as you don't step over certain boundaries, that would be also another strength that you have to garner audiences to engage with your contents.
Okay, all right. Thank you so much. Okay, I'm kind of interested in finding out more from the response earlier. So we're talking about controversial kind of content. Here in Malaysia, we do have regulatory body like MCMC, MDEC, and stuff. These people are actually controlling this kind of content before it can be penetrated to the audience. In school, in the university, we were taught on ethics and laws and stuff, media laws, communication laws and stuff. I would like to ask maybe Dr. Faiza, from your very own point of view, what do you think of having this regulatory body? Are they actually restricting creativity, or are they actually controlling so that proper content creation can be produced and penetrated to the audience? What do you think of these regulatory bodies?
Okay, talking about that, I am actually part of the Malaysia Design Council, which actually looking forward on this part, ethical part. So I guess somehow I echo what Mr. Alex said, because in Malaysia we are looking forward on certain boundaries that we need to also consist on, especially when it comes to race in Malaysia, and also sexuality issues. So by right, if let's say we talk about the do and don'ts in Malaysia, these are the things that we need to be considered, especially when it comes to the wording that we include into our promotional items together with the visual that we have.
Okay, brilliant. So you see that it's still relevant to have MCMC to control the council body, the regulatory body to control those areas. Okay, interesting. Bear with us. All right, okay. So my next question would be about cross-disciplinary insights. I would like to ask this question to Mr. Junhan. Junhan, correct? Am I saying it correctly? Okay, sorry if I were to butcher it. Okay, so how do you see the intersection of media, communication, and culinary arts shaping the future of the industry? I'd say that, from the industry point of view, the intersection between culinary arts, media, and communication, how do you find it? Okay, how do you see the intersection of media, communication, and culinary arts shaping the future industry? So we have these different fields. We have culinary arts, media, and communication. So the intersection of these three body of knowledge, the intersection, what do you think can they shape the future industry?
You mean the photography industry?
Yes, photography, yeah.
Okay, I think looking at the current trend, okay, social media, I think food is what we all get to know each other, and also most of us we eat every day, so it's kind of a a way for us, okay, to really, I mean, to get to know each other from food, the culture, and the industry. So from photography point of view, I think this is a really great opportunity, okay, because now we need a visual and also videography to really promote this food to all the audience. So I think it's a very important element. Okay, it's a very important element for this industry, and for Canon, of course, through this event, okay, and among all these students and all of us, I think it would be a very good opportunity for Canon to really, you know, uh, involved in this, okay, and have this opportunity to promote our product, okay, indirectly, yeah, through this view. Yeah.
Okay, great. Okay.
Can I just add something?
Yeah, sure, sure.
It was interesting in the judging panel before, one of the things we were talking about is it's actually really noticeable what's shot on a phone versus what's shot on a camera. And it feels like for the last decade or so, we've been going, a phone is good enough, but we've now got to the point where we go, no, we need a proper camera to shoot things, and it's actually started to turn around again. So I thought that was really interesting.
Awesome, awesome. Thank you so much. Okay, I would like to hear from Chef Reza, because he's coming, from the culinary arts perspective as well as he's an educator, teaching students. So, what would be your point of view, having the media and communication to be intersected with culinary arts?
Thank you, Mr. Alvaro.
Mr. Alvaro.
Thank you, Mr. Alvaro. As the lecturer mentioned, I see the intersection between media, communication, and culinary art. Uh, fundamentally transformation in the culinary industry. For example, media platform. It helps chef to maybe to explore more and then to share recipe and then to make a video how to cook. And today, when we have a chef tank boot camp, okay, the student know how to present, how to plating, how to editing, how to sketch all the idea, and then make the editing. Then they can show to the media social how that the food styling may help to market the product.
All right. So that shows that you, yeah. Here, go ahead.
Yeah, I think I agree with all the panelists here. I think we are living at the best time ever right now. Having, social media is everybody almost has social media. So when I first started F&B business, my mom don't have social media. So my mom thought that, oh poor thing, my daughter is, is going to cook day and night, and her tradition, her thinking is traditionally how a chef is always sweating behind the kitchen, and just keep on cooking the whole day and finish it, and then she has to go and wash the plate. That's because she was not exposed to this media. And now that we Malaysians, we love food, right? So for F&B, if we have the products and we have the talent, and media amplify the message, and media actually, share the message really quickly in a fingertip. So we are living at the best time ever to having this in the industry, to having these three sectors together, working together.
So great. So next time around, to media and communication students, to leverage your personal branding as well as your professional branding. I think it's also important for you to, when you want to be a food blogger or food social media content creator, you need to learn how to sell food, or else you just simply, just because it's provocative, that you think that will draw attention. I think that's not enough. Okay. All right. Moving on. Okay, so let's talk about trends and innovations. Okay, we've been talking about trending stuff on social media, innovations and stuff. What are the recent developments in academia, as well as in the industry or media, have had a significant impact on the culinary arts? The recent development we've spoken about, social media, all the cameras, all the, learning of algorithms, learning all the social media analytics. So we do have all this stuff. How can this actually impact or help the culinary field, the culinary arts field? So we can probably ask, anybody would like to, okay, well, let's ask Mr. Joe Chia. Maybe you have a thought on it.
Okay, like what just now been mentioned, like put it such way, you can cook a very good food, like the chef said. But you don't have the proper channels, proper platform. You cannot get the information out. Okay? Like Danny is promoting some of the package or food package, but without the proper what we call platform, it cannot get the media or information out. So Alex come in place, okay, promoting, people get to know, people coming, and then Alex take a team of what we call visual teams like photographer, videographer. They need cameras, equipment, and everything from Canon. So it's actually is a link, what we call link is the dish is actually we coexist. You may be very famous, you may be a very famous TikToker, okay? Maybe you have a lot of friends, but because you cannot cook, maybe you don't cook a good food, or maybe you don't have the proper equipment to put yourself look nice in front of the TikTok. So basically, you guys already have, at least you know what is TikTok now, rather than just sweeping away all the night, you know what it can have on your future. At the same time, Inti College step in, enhance everything from the industry player, okay, from the chef, from the social media team, from the restaurant, everyone. So actually, I'm saying it's actually a good start here. Like what Michelle said, it's the right time. I mean, in fact, this is the time. You may see some people see TikTok as a fun entertainment just go. I see TikTok for I learning some of the skills here. Okay, although yes, I sometimes have some entertainment time for myself. But yes, it's very crucial. Everybody has link. Maybe you have an idea, you talk with your friend. Your friend each have a resource for how to promote yourself or getting better and better. So this industry actually link. Okay, work together. Tell yourself. Okay, maybe I've been shooting like this or I've been talking like this all the while in TikTok. Maybe I change style. Tell yourself creative way. Okay, like chef, maybe today I don't want to use the down pizza, maybe I could go with something. Okay, and then maybe for Michelle, some of new idea how customer can dine there, the different experience, not only just the taste of the food, it's actually everything to make the whole industry grow together. You cannot go out here alone. I don't think so. You can do that. Okay, that's my point.
Okay, I think Alex has something to add on. Yeah.
I would also say that social media shape how like the interest of culinary among the public, but also it it exposes a lot of these businesses, especially F&B, to the public as well. Like I think probably like 10, 20 years ago, when you open a restaurant, you have to open right at the spot where it's busy. That way you're gonna get more customers. But now I don't think that's the case anymore. It could be hidden somewhere in the back alley, but with the help of social media, people will know where's your restaurant, what you serve, how's your atmosphere like. I know that because I always look on social media for places to makan also.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Can I just add something to that
Sure.
as well? The other thing I was going to say is if you can have a restaurant with okay food but fantastic socials, and it'll get lots of customers. And you can have a restaurant with fantastic food but poor socials, and nobody goes. And it's completely changed the dynamic of the food industry. And the other thing that you can have a restaurant that gets really good reviews, but you can also get a restaurant that gets a few bad reviews, and that's deadly. So social media can be really positive, but also really dangerous.
Yeah. Okay. Sure. I like this.
Okay, I guess this started when MCO, where people started to know how to promote themselves. So the restaurant, the chef, I can say the housewife who suddenly becoming an influencer, they started to expose themselves by cooking at home. Normally they will cook just for their own family, right? But now they are serving it for the people outside there. And at the same time, what benefits us with the social media is the knowledge transfer. So that is the most important part. Somehow it can be something bad, but I guess if let's say the main objective for us to share with the audience, that is the main thing. I guess.
Okay, brilliant. Thank you so much, Dr. Faiza. That's brilliant. So, the future, if you're getting married, so you don't know what to do with your degree, use your degree, learn how to use social media, maybe you can be an entrepreneur. Okay, all right. We have spoken about the trend, innovation, the contribution. Okay, now I just want to know, okay, because we have right now here with me, I have best of both worlds, I would say, people from the industry, from like Canon, Dandy, and Dex Ventures, as well as people from the academia, just like UITM, as well as Woodbury University. So we're talking about collaboration opportunities. What would be the opportunities between academia and industry to work together to promote innovation and creativity in culinary arts? If let's say we're trying to find the opportunity between industry and the academia, what kind of collaboration can we actually promote so that future generation, even us, like tertiary education provider, what can we do so that we can be the next industry leader? Yeah. Anyone?
To be really honest, I think what you've done here this week is a great impact. I travel a fair bit for work, and one thing I've noticed is that countries like Malaysia and Vietnam and Indonesia actually do the academia business connection much better than Australia does. So I think the kind of event that you put on here is really what we should be doing more of, because I think what it does is it exposes both academia and business to each other, and that's where the opportunities come from.
Brilliant. 2.0. Okay. All right. Okay. So we've heard from Dr. Makfit. Can we hear from Mr. That's okay. That's okay. Mr. Junhan. Can we know what would be the kind of collaboration maybe between academia and industry?
Of course, for Canon, I think we are very happy, to have collaborated in all fields of categories, especially now culinary, because Canon, our goal is to get more exposure, okay, in different industries, because we believe now visual and videos are the trend. And of course, as for Canon, we move from the traditional DSLR era, those camera when you click, you heard a very loud click. Okay, so those are the past. Okay, currently we all those camera all of you have tried are the current trend, current technology, which we call mirrorless. Okay, so we would like, because I believe the younger generation they do not have too much exposure on a proper camera. Okay, so because most of us we use smart devices, yeah, to just snap, and for us it's just to document everything our life with a smartphone. However, we would like this we would like to promote a much more serious photography and also videography among especially the younger generation, not only to snap with your smartphone, and also try something different, in upgrade your skill, okay, upgrade your image quality and video quality, by using a proper camera. Yeah, so you will realize the difference between the quality between smartphone and camera. Yeah, especially when you crop and enlarge your photo, you will realize the detail is the different area. Yeah, and of course the technology advancement, focusing, color, the color and noise, okay, and dynamic range is actually far more advanced, okay, especially compared to smartphones, okay, because a smartphone there's still a lot of limitation. However, we believe in the future, for when the technology getting better and better, even camera, we might incorporate AI, yeah, function, So this actually makes shooting much more easier and convenient. Unlike what you thought, like you need a very high skill level to get that kind of shot. Now, no more, okay? Because of technology, even though an entry level camera such as the R50 will allow you to shoot much harder shots. So those shots actually no longer impossible. Yeah. So this is what Canon we hope to get from this. Yeah.
Great, great. Okay. I just want to hear from Michelle herself about in terms of collaboration opportunities between, maybe you want to suggest something to the academia, to the institution, probably, in terms of collaboration.
Collaboration is very important. That's why we are here today, right? I think we can see as Dandy, we work with a lot of institutions, including INTI and some other institutions, and we definitely see that a lot we are in F&B and academy, we actually share a lot of similarity. For example, when you first started to build your career in culinary, you have to have some foundation first, right? The students or anybody in any field, you need to have some foundation. And then after that, do not be afraid to always learn, right? And then go for internship, go for apprentice, and learn as much as you can. And then only decide what you want to specialize in, whether if you want to be a lecturer or if you want to specialize in savory creation, find your niche later on after you have enough knowledge to make your choices. So we definitely see that there is a lot of similarity and collaboration is it's very important.
Okay, thank you so much to Miss Michelle. So I believe everyone heard that it's not just skills, but certification is also very important, right? So you need to have a very strong foundation before you can embark to your career, your preferred career. Okay, I would say that this is going to be my last question because we're going to have a wrapping up. I'm going to be asking this side of the panel. Okay, so we're talking about AI. So AI is actually the talk of the town. Okay, so how are we incorporating AI into culinary arts or perhaps into the use of tools like Canva? I know that I had this conversation with Faiza before. She told me that she doesn't really like people who use Canva because, okay, some designers, especially those who have earned their degree in graphic design and visual communication, find this trend insulting of using Canva. Ouch. That's hurt. Okay. Okay. However, others find it very helpful. So, what are your thoughts on this, Dr. Faiza? On using Canva? Tough, very tough. AI, Canva, although they're not, more or less.
Can I just answer with the wink of my eyes? Alright, it's a lot of that.
So, okay, probably. I was shrinking. No. They talk about AI. So, okay, let's say I'm giving you a situation whereby so you do have a set of a group of students who have degree in design and graphic design and stuff, but they've been beaten by students who don't really have degree but they know how to use Canva. So that's the situation like because of AI. I'm not saying that Canva is part of AI, but of course it helps you to design stuff. It makes the designers. Oh no, even though I don't have degree in design, but it helps me to design something. So what do you have? Your thought on that?
Okay. Actually, yesterday we had a long chat about Canva yesterday with our experts from Canon. Me being a designer, design lecturers, I somehow do not agree because we have those high-end applications that we can produce design. Okay, but somehow Miss Michelle is looking at me like okay, all right. Somehow I agree with the current industry so-called reaching out, the way they reach out to the society. They need it fast, okay? But if, let's say, it is an in-house design, in-house designer, I somehow okay because you need it as soon as possible. But um, I I think, not to say I think, I somehow know that most of the in-house agencies, they normally buy the Canva instead of using the normal Canva that can be used by students, or I can say it is being subscribed. See how tough that was. We have that but without a design knowledge, it cannot be done. Okay, so it is, there are pros and cons. You need a design knowledge. You need to know the elements and principle of design, the do and don'ts. Okay, in order to produce. So you can use Canva, but with the right knowledge. That's my word.
Okay, just like how you use ChatGPT lah. You need to know the right prompt to key into your ChatGPT. Okay, Chef Reza, any thought on that?
How about how about me that only know Canva for I ask my students all the code.
I also only know Canva.
I also.
Oh my god, that's pressuring.
My students who capture the picture for book studying, I ask them to compile using the Canva. And then how about me?
You need to ask.
To answer, I don't have the answer. I don't look at me. Okay, so I got it. So you've already seen that as what Dr. Faisal said, that in order for you to use Canva, you need to have strong fundamental in design. And from the point of view of Chef Rizal, so he needs it fast, and as long as it works, it works. So you got Gadula later. So that's basically how, okay, from the point of view of industry in design and stuff.
I personally do not like Canva as well. I believe designs created by AI still has that cold touch. It does not have that the same touch, the human touch as how we designers design. So I would say it's best that you use Canva and AI as an inspiration, alter it, give it that human touch. Got it.
Can I just add a quick thing there?
Okay, sure. Wow.
So my perspective on this is I think AI is absolutely fine if you don't really care about the output. If you care about the output, it requires a human.
Okay. So, okay, sure. Go ahead.
With AI, AI cannot replace human creativity. With AI in F&B industry, we could have automation cooking. You can have your stir fry cooked entirely by the robot, but it will, like they say, it will lack of something. It's always something that is missing, right? But please don't hate me. Our whole team use AI, but I'm good with Adobe, Photoshop, and all the things. But it is definitely a tool, just like ChatGPT. It saves time. It's given accessibility to everybody. For people who don't have background, it definitely helps to set the tone. And from there, they have to learn to, inject in their personality inside and their creativity inside, so that they will not sound the same. Yeah.
All right, got it. Okay, brilliant, brilliant. Okay, we're wrapping up, but okay, before we wrap up, just everybody could maybe say less than 5 words. Less than 5 words. Sounds like a lecturer area. Okay, so what are the words, letter 5, that you'd like to share with our future talents before they embark on careers in creative industries such as media and communication and culinary arts? Just letter 5 words. What will be it?
You would like it. You would like it.
I would like that.
See you guys tomorrow.
Okay, from me, determination. That's the word from me.
Be patient. Enjoy your
Ora.
Okay, 5. Okay, try that. Okay, 10% from that 5 words.
Who wants to go work in a media agency? Come get call me.
Don't give up. Don't give up easily.
Okay, same.
Dream big, work hard.
For me, be hardworking and be confident. Yeah.
Be hardworking and confident by kindness. Okay, what do you hear from me? Okay. I've always heard this from my project advisors. When you are doing something, you either go big or go home. So with that, I would like to conclude that. I think that was quite a brilliant discussion between the both worlds, the academia as well as the industry. And I hope that the students learn a thing or two. And that's it. So I shall see you guys in class, or maybe 2.0. Have a good day ahead. Thank you. Oh, okay. All right.
Wow, what an incredible, insightful, and engaging discussion that we had just now. All right. It is an example of word from ChatGPT. Okay, right. So we had today, as we come to the end of our forum, I would like to take a moment to express our deepest gratitude to each of our esteemed panelists. Right, please give another hand to the panelists for the time and also the insight and also for the feedback. Right. So, as token of appreciation, I would like to invite our CEO, Ms. Emma, to hand over to our panelists. Okay. Right. So we'll start with so I would like to call upon Mr. Sri Junhan to receive a token of appreciation. Ladies and gentlemen, just to inform you that a token of appreciation for this, it is a handmade cookies done personally by our chef Nazri. Can I say that, Nazri? Okay. Right. I'd like to call upon Mr. Joe Chia. Thank you very much. Okay, next one we would like to call upon Mr. Alex. Okay, next one we would like to call upon Miss Michelle Yo. Okay, next one we'll call Chef Reza. And followed by Dr. Faiza. Okay, please enjoy the handmade, the self-made cookies by our own chef. And the last one, I would like to call upon Dr. Martin, who is token of appreciation. And for Martin, Dr. Mark, it is actually a mixture of tea and coffee. It's a local tea and coffee to present to Dr. Mark to compensate or to match the yesterday antique teacups. So please enjoy, make sure you enjoy the tea or coffee with the teacups that you. All right. Thank you very much, panelists. You may take a seat and we will proceed with the result announcement. Oh, okay. Can we have a photo, a group photo, with all the distinguished guests and also our management?
One by one, one at a time.
All right, in 3, 2, 1. One more. In 3, 2, 1. All right, thank you.
Okay,
next.
Okay, ready?
那个麦不要进那个麦，放在那个人家的脸上面。
Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1. Okay, one more. With C logo. Right hand.
Right hand. C logo. Okay.
Okay, ready?
Just not the one cannot. That one Nikon tak payah. We have to.
Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1. Okay,
Can we do the
right.
How do we do
Okay, one more. 3, 2, 1. Okay.
All right, thank you very much.
One that give me headache.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is with the events of excitement and anticipation that we gather here today for the moment that we all have been waiting for. Right? The announcement of the result. So are you ready to find who's taking home the award? Yes! Okay. But first, let's take a moment to applaud all of us, all of you, for the effort and dedication throughout this journey. Your hard work and passion have truly made this event a remarkable success. Mr. Jan actually holding the result. I do not have the result anymore. So Mr. Jan has the honor to hand over the list of results for me to announce. Right, Mr. Jan? Now, without further ado, let's unveil the winner, right? So let me just open the result and read the winning category first. So as you all know, we have a champion and overall champion for Cham, which is really as a read it as champion. And we also have for best photo, we have best behind the scene, we have best food styling. All that is actually for a group award. And a dedicated special for the Indian two awards with best presenter and most valuable player. You ready? Okay, I will start with the overall champion for Chanting, aka champion. I would like to call upon Dr. Faiza to present, to present the second runner-up for this category. So, second runner-up for this category, overall champion, read it as champion for Chanting, aka champion, is group number 7. Can we have the entire group to come over to receive the award? We provide trophy for you all. So please come over to the stage and take. Okay, please remain on the stage. Thank you very much.
One more.
Oh, okay.
Right, thank you.
Thank you very much. Okay, thank you, Dr. Faiza. Next, to announce the result for the first runner-up of this category, I would like to invite Master Joe to present the award. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, the first runner-up for something, aka champion, media culinary and communication bootcamp, is group 3.
Right, one more. Right, thank you.
Okay, over here. Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1. All right, thank you.
Thank you very much. Okay, the champion. The champion. We're not people. So let's move on to another category first. We keep the best for the last. Okay. Right. So the next category that we're going to present, which is for best photo. We would like to call upon Mr. Siu Jun Han to come over and to present the award for the winner. Okay, while waiting for that, we'll move to another category. Right? The next category is for best behind the scene. You would like to call Mr. Alex to come over to present the winner. So ladies and gentlemen, the winner for best behind the scene is group number 10.
A little bit more to your left. Okay, one more. All right, thank you.
Thank you very much. For the next category that we would like to call upon Mrs. Eugene Han to come over and to present the award for Best Photo. For the best photo of Cham Peng goes to group number 9.
One, two, three. 1, 2, 3. Slay.
Okay, over here.
Okay.
Okay, 3, 2, 1. Okay, one more. All right, one more, one more. Wait, one more. A little bit to your left. Okay, perfect. Stop. Okay. All right, thank you.
Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, next category we have for best food styling. Alright, so with that, we'd like to call upon Chef Rizza to come over to the stage to present the award. Okay, so the winner for the best food styling goes to group number 2.
One more with your right. A little bit more to your right. A little bit more. Okay, that's it. That's it. Nicholas, a bit further from. That's it. That's it. Stop right there.
Nicholas can smile with your eyes.
Okay.
One more. One more. All right, that's it. Thank you.
Alright, amazing. Okay, we now still have 2 plus 1 category more to go. And 2 plus 1 is, the 2 is for the individual and the plus is the 1 for final champion. Right, so now we move into the individuals award where we have best presenter. With that, we'd like to call upon Dr. Mark Chit to come over to the stage to present the award. Ladies and gentlemen, the judges has chosen the best presenter, and the best presenter goes to Nur Anissa binti Muhammad Hazmi from group number 7. Anissa, well done.
Okay, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
Right, one more over here. Right, that's it. Thank you.
Thank you very much. And the second category for the individual award, we have most valuable player. And with that, we'd like to invite Miss Hema to come over to the stage to present the award. Ladies and gentlemen, the judges has chosen the most valuable player for this bookend goes to Yuki Lim Kui Chen from group number 2.
One, two.
Right, thank you.
Thank you. Alright, Miss Hema, can I have you remain on the stage? Together. Right? So, for the last one that I mentioned, we keep the best. Okay, I would like to announce the champion for Cham or AKA champion for the entire workshop. We would like to invite Miss Michelle together with Miss Hema to present the award. Drum roll, please. The champion goes to group number 10.
A bit, you're right.
One, two, three. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Andy.
Congratulations to all the winners. Okay, and as to conclude the event for today, we would like to thank you again to our sponsors, to all our panelists, our strategic partners, and all the management team for the support and also for the knowledge that has been imparted to all our students. All right. So we would like to call every one of you all to come over to the stage. We will have a group photo, a last and final group photo before we end our workshop today. Thank you very much.
line. Let's have a group photo of Chit line. All right, photo.
Come right in front. Maybe you off Yala. Probably.
One, two, three. One to the side. One to the side. Go to the side. Come inside.
Come on, one line again.
Jaden, and one to the side. Come inside. And right, come on, come in.